There's no better place to watch the Melbourne Cup than the annual Emirates Melbourne Cup long breakfast here at the beautiful Habtoor Grand Polo Resort. Everyone is gathered in here to watch the big race on the big screen on Dubai Racing Channel. The horses are already at the start. It's off in just a few minutes' time.
Red Cardinal is in and the field is set for the Emirates Melbourne Cup. Stand by, and they're racing in the Melbourne Cup. Approaching the 400 metres, Johannes Vermeer moves up with Tiberian, Max Dynamite, then Rekindling, followed by Big Duke. Johannes Vermeer takes the lead, 200 metres to go. Johannes Vermeer in front, but here comes Rekindling. Johannes Vermeer, Rekindling, Max Dynamite back to the inside of the 100. Johannes Vermeer, Rekindling wearing it down. Johannes Vermeer and Rekindling, stride for stride. Rekindling has won the Emirates Melbourne Cup.
There has been 157 years of the Melbourne Cup, and Joseph O'Brien has only been around for 24 of them. But he made history by becoming the youngest winning trainer. His Rekindling beat father Aidan's Johannes Vermeer, while Max Dynamite completed the Irish clean sweep in third.
I'm so delighted for Lloyd and for Nick. They've been big supporters of mine, and they've sent me some lovely horses and some nice 2-year-olds at home, and I'm just so delighted to have won the race with them today.
Back in Dubai, the guests at the St Regis turned their attentions towards fashions on the field, and some felt in need of a little help. Aveda have been here all morning fixing people's hair, telling them exactly how best to wear it with a headpiece or a hat. And we're going to get a word with Jess and get a few tips, hopefully. I can see you've been pretty busy this morning. Tell us a little bit about how it's best to do your hair regarding when you're wearing a hat.
Of course, so it's also most important with the fascinators to cover the bands, most importantly. So we've just all morning, we've kind of been slightly gently teasing the hair. We're sporting it with hairspray just to get it back and show off the back line of our guest's dress as well. All the hair today have been up and then just styling with nice soft waves. Also with the heat and humidity as well in Dubai, we've been using our Aveda products just to help protect against that and just ensuring that the styles last all day long.
The Fashions on the Field competition is one of the hottest races on the Melbourne Cup card, and it was tough going for the judges.
I have definitely a hard job ahead of me, but I'm going to be looking at the total package, so from head to toe, including what they're doing with beauty and their face.
What sort of a hat would you want to pick out?
I was always told that a hat has to be beautiful from every angle, so 360 degrees, and I think that's really what you've got to look for. I think there's a lot of people who say you should pick the dress first or the hat first. I think most of the milliners will agree hat first and then the dress.
After much deliberation, the Best Dressed Lady Award went to Sharon Parsons, sporting a very colourful number. Well done, an amazing hat, amazing outfit. Tell us about it.
Well, the hat actually is the special part, and it's from an Australian designer called Reiss, Millinery. And I'd spotted something last year and I tracked her down and I got it sent, and everybody loves it. It's a bit sort of Frida Kahlo, I think. So, and yeah, all I did was I gave her the colours of my dress, and she came up with this.
With that excitement over, it was left to John Butler, Commissioner for Victoria to the Middle East, to sum up events.
It is a big day. It's 1861 is the first race, so it's a public holiday in Melbourne, as we know, and I've just returned from Melbourne yesterday, so the buzz happening in that city was quite incredible. Derby Day, 85,000 people, there'll be close to 100,000 people in Melbourne today for the Emirates Melbourne Cup, so it's one of those special days, but not only in Melbourne, but around Australia and increasingly around the world, as we've seen in Dubai today.
The 2018 Melbourne Cup will be run on Tuesday, November the 6th.